Hello, and thank you for listening to our presentation on how Joe Biden's executive order for taking away the permit for the construction and building of the Keystone Pipeline has affected many people, like businesses, and just overall people around. And the closure of the pipeline was a highly discussed topic for many years, as at first it was rejected by Barack Obama, then brought back under Donald Trump, and then once Joe Biden entered office, he revoked it again. And we have seen many things coming off of this, like increased gas prices for cars and heating oil for houses, and but the closure could be good for many environmental things and being safer. But there's lots of many people who argue different areas, and we have different sides of each. Thank you.
After the closure of the pipeline, 21 states issued lawsuits to try to restart the projects, and it also left other countries like Canada, who's major in the project, as we get the oil from the oil sands in northern Canada. But the shutdown of the pipeline could very well lead to many Americans having to pay more money in the next few years.
Since the Biden administration has taken office, we have seen huge explosions in both gas prices and oil prices, as we have had to rely more on other countries for gas and oil, but also has come a rising demand. But the pipeline being shut down will cut down deforestation and mining of area. This could also push people to get more electric vehicles to help preserve the environment. With gas prices in Massachusetts alone over $1, and the country is up 60% on average.
How does shutting down the Keystone Pipeline preserve our environment?
Well, the pipeline's over 1,000 miles long, so just by cutting down all the trees, getting a lot of machinery in there, we're gonna stop a lot of pollution, a lot of emissions. We're gonna stop fragmenting the environment and the forest, so a lot of large animals won't get displaced. A lot of small animals are not gonna be destroyed and go extinct. So we have a lot of that. And then when you cut down trees, you're gonna have carbon escaping. So we're gonna have a lot of carbon sequestration. That's not good for the environment at all. And then you have a lot of erosion when you cut down a lot of trees as well. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that's really good with not having this happen.
Are things like rising gas prices a sacrifice worth making in order to preserve the environment?
I mean, I definitely think that's a sacrifice worth making, although I don't think rising gas prices are really like something that happens just because of this pipeline. I think rising gas prices are really determined based on demand and supply. And if you think back to our pandemic, the prices were so low because no one was driving and no one was traveling. So, but I mean, if it were solely that, yeah, I think it's a great thing to do.
Would you personally invest in something like an electric vehicle to better the environment as well as avoid gas prices?
Heck yeah, because I have a hybrid car now, so I like that.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I like to add that having a hybrid car, I mean, it's such an up and down thing because it's still really bad for the environment having a hybrid car because you have to mine lithium for the batteries and you have to destroy a ton of environment just to get that lithium. So there's so much to say for having these products, and it's good and bad, and there's no real great solution to being environmental. And then even to plug a car in, most of the electricity is still coming from fossil fuels. So it's like a big conflict in my head all the time, and I think with a lot of people it's that way.
Okay, thank you.
How has rising gas prices affected your business?
So they haven't yet, but they will if they keep going on.
Do you think rising gas prices is a sacrifice we must make in order to preserve the environment?
Say that again.
Do you think these rising gas prices is a sacrifice we must make in order to preserve the environment?
Yes.
Would your company ever consider investing in electric vehicles or machines to avoid the gas prices?
To avoid gas prices, no. But if electric equipment and vehicles became easy to integrate into the way we do stuff, I would use it.
And then, has gas prices affected your profits, or have they stayed relatively the same?
It hasn't affected it because we spend a lot on gas, but we bill out a lot. So, if it goes up 10 cents, 15 cents, it's not a big deal. If it goes up $1.50, then I'll have to raise my prices and it'll affect the customer.
Okay, thank you.
That's it?
Yeah.